everything. Oh, there she is.
Hey,
Hello,
George.
hello.
Hello.
She's ready for us.
I got this one.
All right, let's see if we can find
Hi,
it.
everybody. Oh my gosh, we got a nice big crew today. It's awesome to see you guys. Now, you know, I have to tell you something. Wonders of technology here. I am zooming from my cell phone instead of my computer. So the screen is very little. And so I can't I know Wayne's in the front row. And is that Trudy? I can't even tell. Who else is in the front? Say your names, you guys. That's it.
I'm Beatrice, and I'm
Beatrice. Beatrice, you in the front row? Where are you? Raise your hand, Beatrice.
I'm right across from Wayne.
Oh, hi, Beatrice. Long time no see. Who else we got? Who's in the front row? Is that Audrey?
Yes.
Who's that?
Yes, I'm Audrey.
Audrey. Yeah. And there's Annie. Is that Annie?
I'm right here, and
All right. Yay, Annie's here. And who's in the back? I really can't see who's in the back.
Cherie.
Cherie.
Cherie and this one other person.
Cherie or
Yes, Cherie.
Cherie. I like it.
All right, Cherie. Okay. Well, listen, we're going to try to get singing. The reason I'm on my phone instead of on my computer is that there's no juice. The PG&E is fixing stuff in the street, right? So there might be some strange sounds like, machine sounds you might hear. Okay. So, but without further delay, before things get noisy, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So wait a second. Howdy. It's Katy The Hat Lady. And I'm back from Nashville too. I haven't seen some of you since I went to Nashville and became an official Nashville country singer. Okay. So you ready? Sit up straight. Take a nice deep breath in. Shoulders up. Yep, we need to breathe, you guys. Deep breath in. Exhale.
You're
Oh,
drooling.
look, there's Tootie. Hi, Tootie. I'm
Tootie's
gonna drink some. I've got my iced tea here.
You want to sit
Hello.
down? Sit next to you?
Hello, Tootie. How are you?
Good. Hey, why you on your cell phone? Why you on your cell phone?
Because guess what? I don't have any juice in my house, no electricity, because they're fixing the lines on my street, the street where I live. And so that's why I'm on my cell phone. Okay. So anyway, but we'll still sing. All right. So one more deep breath in, you guys. Deep breath in, shoulders up, roll them around. All right, roll them around. Now one hand up, or wave at me. Wave. Everybody waving like this. Very good. Okay. And so, of course, we're going to dance and sing. So we'll do that later. But right now, we're going to sing about the beautiful day. And it is a gorgeous day out there. I will give you a tough homework assignment before I go. I'll warn you ahead of time. After the class and sometime today, go outside and smell a flower. Okay? That up, not right now, later on. Okay, so it's oh, what a beautiful morning. So oh, very good. And so you know when to join. Okay, hang on. There's a bright golden haze on that meadow. There's a bright golden haze on that meadow. The corn is as high. Everybody raise your hands. As an elephant sigh. Raise your hands. And it looks like it's climbing way up to the sky. Everybody. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. Yeah, those cattle are standing like statues. They don't even wink as they see me go by. But a little brown maverick is winking its eye. Everybody, Sit up straight. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Everybody ready? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Everything's going my way. Oh, yeah. All right. You guys, I heard you singing a little bit. That's good. Hey, guess what?
What?
I got to change hats because we have a wonderful little occurrence in the sky still going on. I'm going to change hats. Wait a second. Here we go. I'm hoping not to knock over my cell phone. All right. Now, here we go. This is the right hat. Okay.
Beautiful.
Isn't that wild? This is my full moon full hat. Okay. And it's a full moon. It absolutely is today. So we're going to sing all about that. And the reason why, you know, they say the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden you act foolish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
And it goes, this is the one where you use your hands a lot because it's a Dean Martin song. It's the Italian American. So can you move your hands like this? Everybody, we're moving your hands like this back and forth. There we go. Okay. And it goes like this. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When you're walking the street and your feet, they don't meet, you're in love. When your heart seems to shine like you had too much wine. Oh, signore, pardon me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Everybody sing that's amore. When the stars make you drool just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When your heart seems to sing ding, ding, you're in love. When your heart seems to shine like you had too much wine. Oh, signore, pardon me, but you see, back in old Napoli, everybody sing that's amore. Very good. Got some singers out there. That's good for you, you know. Everybody know that. Cherie, you're very relatively new to this group.
Yes.
So I got to tell you something I found out about 10 years ago. They did a study back in New York City, big study. And it was about people in the hospital, older people. And they found out that when those people would sing, their vital signs would go up and their blood pressure would go down. And so that's a really good thing. No, I mean, if you have high blood pressure, of course. But anyway, so we're going to keep singing and it's all moon songs. Does anybody feel like the full moon does anything to you, affects you in any way? How about you, Audrey?
Yeah.
Audrey, you feel like the full moon affects you?
Whatever. Whatever what?
Sometimes, huh? How about you? Wait, how about you, Annie? You think the full moon affects people? Nice and loud so I can hear you.
I do believe it does.
Yes, I think so too. I'm telling you, I really think it does. How about you, Beatrice?
You know
What do you
what?
think?
I think it does affect people because I notice when it comes out, you know, I'm the type of person I look around a lot. I look around and I walk a lot. So, you know, I often look at the moon moving and stuff. It does affect you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe it do.
It makes
It-
you feel like you know the moon when you see it so close.
Yes, yes.
Feel like you know it.
Right, right. It's like it is. It's amazing white light, great white light, this big light in the sky. And it just affects everything. And the moon glow is really something, right? And so this is an old song. So it's an old jazz standard. It's called Moon Glow. So everybody snap or clap like this. All right, you ready? It must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I keep hear you singing, oh dear, hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now that there's moon glow way up in the blue, I always remember that moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you. Oh yeah. Isn't that a cute song? It really is true. That glow of the moon is something else. And in fact, everybody tonight, I believe it's the last night of the full moon. And if you get a chance, go out or probably don't, can you just look out your window, depending on where you are. But that moon, this particular moon, because of the way the earth is, stationed and light and all that stuff, but the moon even looks bigger than it usually. Yeah, it's called a pink moon. I don't understand why, but it doesn't look pink to me. Well, you go out and look for yourself, okay? So listen, lots of people, lots of creatures get affected by the full moon. Oh my gosh, all kinds of sea creatures and animals. In fact, what do dogs do during the full moon?
Owl.
You got it. And guess what? We're going to pretend for a second we're all dogs.
What?
Yeah, it's a fun. There is the art. That's right. Don't get up and chase around now. I hope you don't get any fleas. Anyway, so here's the deal. This is a funny song, a really funny song that I heard when my daughter was really little. And I loved it. It's a kid's song, but really it's not, because it says some stuff that's quite, affects adult human beings too. It's about a guy who's tired of taxes and mean people driving and, TV commercials and all that kind of stuff that humans have to deal with. And he wants to be a dog. All right. So you can help me. I bet, how many people have heard this song before? Raise your hand if you've heard this song before. It's called "Oh, I Want to Be a Dog." No. Here. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to teach it to you if you don't know it. But first, we got to practice. And actually, it's one of those songs that starts with a "oh." So can you sit up straight, take a nice deep breath, okay? And then you go, oh, open your mouth to do this. Oh, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, I want to be a dog. I want to wag my tail. Chase cars, knock over garbage cans, and bite the lady who brings me the mail. Oh, I want to be a dog. I want to be around. Being human these days, way too crazy. I just want to be a hound. No, I want to have dog breath. I want to learn to growl. Everybody growl now. Scratch fleas and ticks. Run after sticks. All right, you guys, now we get to howl. The moon's gonna make me howl. Everybody. I can't hear you. Oh, that's it. Oh, I wanna be a dog. I wanna be around.
Who did that?
Being human these days is way too crazy. I just want to be a howl. One more time, can you howl with me? Oh man, that was some good howling. I think some of you must have been dog owners. You ever have a dog, Wayne, that howled?
No, I never had a pet. I get neighbor dogs come and take naps with me.
Wow.
I don't
Well, maybe
like
you can get one now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. You like dogs?
I love dogs.
Oh, there you go. Might be the time. Audrey, how about you? You ever had a dog that howled?
Yes,
It's kind of obnoxious,
yes.
right? But they're cute. Dogs are so cute. So in fact, we might have to do one more dog song. All right, you guys. Everybody know that one about the one in the window? That's the one you want, Wayne. One in the window. Right? How much? And do you know that this song is so true right now? I don't know if you guys know this, but during this time of masks and the pandemic and all that stuff, there have been so many dogs, adopted, and that you go to an animal shelter and the only thing that you can get is a pit bull or a chihuahua. That's it. That's all they got because everything else is gone. Everybody wants that doggy in the window because they're sitting in their house alone or just not seeing as many friends. And dogs are really good companions, right? So there's this one, and it's about the doggy in the window. You ready? And it's Doris Day from way back. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with a waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. I must take a trip to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. I don't want my sweetheart to be lonely. He needs a good dog of his own. Everybody ready? How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. Oh, yeah. Did I ever tell you about I had a dog and I had a beautiful dog when I was very, very young and I lived on a farm. I was just with my husband and I just moved in together and we were up on this farm, taking care of this farm. And I was home a lot because my husband worked full time and I was working part time at the time. And so I minded the farm, but I was lonely also. And so we got this little dog and we called her Dobro, which means good dog. And she was a great dog. She was a really good dog. And she was just the best dog. And she would stay with us and she was such a personality. She loved bones and she lived near we were out in the country. So her favorite thing was to get a big cattle, femur and just work on it for the whole day. But anyway, she was a great dog. But we couldn't stay on the farm anymore because I missed California and my relatives and, my home. And I missed the sunshine is what I really missed because I was up in Washington State and boy, does it rain up there. And anyway, so we drove back to California and we couldn't find an apartment in San Francisco that took dogs. And so my mother and father took her for a little while and she was okay. They had a big backyard, but she really missed us and she jumped over the fence and she ran away.
Oh,
I know. And I miss her. So yeah, someday we'll get another dog. But anyway, in the meantime, we have more moon songs to sing. So of course, during the full moon, what people like to do, romance, right? All that good stuff, romance. So hang on, I'm going to get one more book. Where's my book? Okay. This is funny, you guys. You guys get to see me right up close, up close and personal. This is a beautiful song. And it's by Benny King. And I'm going to change hats. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Hi. Technical difficulties, folks. Hang on. Hang on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry. All right, this is a better Benny King hat. You ready?
Well, hey,
Yeah, like that one? Okay. It's a cute little hat. I got to put it on right. There we go. Much better. Okay. Sorry, you guys. You know what happened? My cell phone fell over and knocked everything over. Anyway, this is a great song and it's really wonderful. It's about love, but it's truly about friendship. And in fact, if you ever get a chance, see the old movie, it's called Stand By Me. But this is the song. And I want you guys to clap, not nap, okay? And it goes like this. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Everybody sing. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, yes, stand by me. Stand by me,
Olé.
stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Everybody sing. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Yes, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Isn't that a beautiful song? I love that song. And it's so true that, you know, we all have to help each other out, especially through tough times, even when the moon is full, right? So I have to, since I have this hat on, my style and jazz hat, I have to do one that's kind of jazzy one or rhythm and blues one by Fats Domino. And you guys might remember, this is a totally different way. This is more about romance. And anybody know where he found his thrill? On, you got it. Okay, you got it, sing it. And anyway, this time we're dancing, folks. We're going to side by side, side to side. Can you move like that in your chair? Side to side, to side, to side. All right, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I found you. The moon stood still, keep dancing now, on Blueberry Hill, and lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow sang love's sweet melody. But all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. Everybody snap. For you were my thrill. Everybody sing. On Blueberry Hill. Oh, yeah. All right. Good old Fats. He knew about that. And the moon standing still. And Anybody been on Blueberry Hill, getting your thrill?
No,
Oh, well, I guess it's time for you to go.
no.
So yeah, it's nice out there, but you got to be careful. You don't get any ticks or, scratches or anything like that. But, back when you're young, you don't care about stuff like that. You really don't. I will tell you a story, but I'm not. It's not, no. But anyway, everybody, I bet in that room has found their thrill on Blueberry Hill. So, that Fats Domino, he knew what he was talking about, right? So listen, we're going to do a couple other Moon songs. And wait a second. Hang on, you guys. I'm going to try to find my other book. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just looking for my, oh, this is a good one. Oh, I got a good one. And this is about, when you're out dancing under the moon. Oh boy, especially if you're doing the bossa nova. Wow. That is the dance of love. You ever heard of this song? This is about dancing in the moonlight. All right, you ready? I was at a dance when he caught my eye, standing all alone, looking sad and shy. We began to dance. All right, you ready? Everybody sway. Sway to and fro. And soon I knew I'd never let him go. Remember this one? Blame it on the bossa nova with its magic spell. Blame it on the bossa nova that he did so well. Oh, it began with just one little dance and ended up a really big romance. Blame it on the bossa nova, the dance of love. Was it the moon? No, no, the bossa nova. Was it the stars? No, no, the bossa nova. Now it was the tune, yes, yes, the bossa nova, the dance of love.
Ole.
I'm going to say I'm his bride to be, and we're gonna raise a family. And when our kids ask how it came about, I'm gonna say to them without a doubt. Everybody sing, play and dance. You guys, you ready? Dance. Blame it on the bossa nova, the dance of love. Blame it on the bossa nova with its magic spell.
Ole.
It started out with just one little dance and ended up a really big romance. Blame it on the bossa nova, a dance of love. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Isn't that a cute song? Anybody ever heard that song before? Yeah, you heard that, right?
What's in that
Who
tea?
did Edie Gourmet did that of all things. Edie Gourmet. Wow. That's an oldie. Yeah.
Edie Gourmet.
Okay. Now, you know what? I'm going to find another one now about, oh, I have to do this one, folks. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Wait a second. Hang on. I might have to find Elvis. If I can't find my Elvis wig, this will have to do. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this one.
Elvis.
You guys, if Elvis was a woman, I bet he would dye his hair blonde, right? If he was a woman. All right. So you ready? This is Elvis as a woman.
Ugh.
Oh, my God.
What do you think?
Hell.
Do you think Elvis would wear something like this?
I don't think he will.
Well, this song reminds me of this wig because this wig got all shook up, obviously, and no one's been combing it since. Elvis Elvis, I have to find my Elvis wig and I will, but right now this is going to have to do because if I start looking for hats, I've noticed that the phone falls over and everything stops. So I'm just going to wear this one. You'll pardon, but it's true blondes have more fun. Remember that silly thing? All right. Now, this is a song that is so appropriate to this month because I think it was April 18th or something. I think that was the date, was the day that San Francisco shook and burned. How many years ago? 100 and I have to do the 115. Anyway, a long time ago, but people still talk about it. In fact, they still celebrate it. And I think they should sing this song, but they don't listen to me. But we're going to sing it anyway. It's called All Shook Up. So it's 11 o'clock and it's time for your Elvis warm up. All right, you ready? So sit up straight. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring your shoulders up. Shake them a little bit. Can you shake your shoulders? Come on, you guys. Shake your shoulders a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's somebody's all shook up. All right, Beatrice, can you shake your shoulders a little bit? And then shake your hands. And then you're just like Elvis. All right. And then you say, well, he always started like this. Well, can I hear you say, well, everybody in the back row. Well, very good. At the count of 3, here it goes. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, well, bless my soul. What's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting queer as a bug. I'm in love. Oh, I'm all shook up. I'm in love. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. Oh, I'm all shook up. I'm in love. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but feeling fine. When I see that girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. She touched my head with a thrill I got. Her lips are like the volcano, it's hot. I'd like to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. Oh, I'm all shook up. I'm in love. Everybody dance now. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm all shook up. Woo! All right. Yep. So that was what happened 100 and, well, it was a few years ago, 105 years ago, something like that. San Francisco shook. And then we had a couple other shakers since then. You know, how about that one? And anybody remember that one in October 1989 when the bridge, part of the bridge fell down? I think there was one. And I think there was one last night, but I'm not sure. But, you know, that's where we live. Yeah, just a little one, a little. But I'm not sure. It might have been just last night, but I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Anybody feel a little shake? I did. I was in the restroom, of course. And I heard like a big thump, you know, but that could have been something else. Maybe it was some
gas.
Yeah, like that. But I don't know. I would have to look it up. But anyway, I think, you know, actually all spring, like especially now, right? You know, with teenagers, you know, especially when they're in school. Oh, it must be so hard now with all those teenagers at home, you know, and they can't go roaming around. Now they must be all happy. Well, they're going to go get their shots and so they can run around and be wild like teenagers like to do. But, you know, my daughter was in a permanent state of all shook up when she was in high school, especially in the spring. Oh, my gosh. Anybody out there in the audience ever have a wild child? No? None of you going to admit you had a wild child? No, I can't believe that. Well, my daughter is now the mother of 5, but when she was, and she's married, but when she was young, oh man, was she wild. And so in the spring of the year, right around now, in fact, it was late April, she says, Mom, and she and I were always, you know, loggerheads, But one day she comes up to me and she says really nicely, "Hey, Mom, there's a party tonight just down the street. Can I go?" And I said, "Well, what time does the party start?" And she said, "Midnight." Midnight? What mother would say, "Oh, yeah, go to that party. It starts at midnight." No, no, you're not going. Well, she she said she didn't put up a fuss, and I should have known right there something was not right. She did not, right? So she said, "Okay, Mom." I said, "Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get invited." And I said, "I'm sure you'll get invited to other parties and they won't start at midnight or something." So anyway, we all went to bed about 10 o'clock that night. And I just had this feeling, mother's intuition. And I get up and I go to her room and it looks like something's in the bed. And I pull the cover, but I just had a feeling because the hair that was coming out from the under the covers wasn't the same color as my daughter's hair. It was kind of blonde, and my daughter did not have blonde hair. And so I moved the covers back, and sure, you know what it was? A doll and a bunch of pillows. My daughter had escaped out her back window at midnight. And I was so, oh my gosh. And, you know, here she was, a young girl. She was like maybe 15, 16. And she's rocking down the street on my street. You know, it's urban neighborhood at midnight. And I was like, oh my God, I freaked out. Luckily, that was just when cell phones were invented. And I had just purchased her a cell phone. And so I called the cell phone and she answered. And I said, "You are so busted. I'm going to come down and get you right now. This is ridiculous." And so I did. Luckily, it was just down the street, but I couldn't believe it. Running out at midnight, you know, but that's what you do when you're young. And probably the moon was full. I bet you $1 the moon was full, making you act just totally crazy. So I have to sing another song about that. Yeah, did you do that? I bet you crawled out your bedroom window, Wayne.
Yes,
Did you crawl? Ah! Why did I know that? Did your mother catch you?
Nope,
All right. And you just crawled back in, huh?
that's right.
Oh, good job. How about you, Audrey? You ever cry at your bedroom window?
No.
No. How about you, Beatrice did?
I never crawled out of my bedroom window. My dad
No.
called a thick strap called gin belt. I was afraid of that.
Oh, okay. Right. That was good. You had some sense. You had some sense. Well, yeah. Well, my daughter, she was wild. Oh, in fact, actually, I'm going to sing this song about a gal who's, you know, wild. And actually, I think this can happen under the full moon. You get bewitched, right? By the full moon. It enters your eyes, and all of a sudden, you know, you can't control yourself, right? And so sing this one. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a whimpering, simpering child again, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Couldn't sleep and wouldn't sleep when love came and told me I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh, but I love it, although the laughs are me. I'll sing to him each spring to him and long for the day when I'll cling to him, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Oh yeah, that's what happens in the spring of the year, right? You ever get bewitched? Wayne, you ever been bewitched?
I am bewitched.
Oh, you're so sweet. All right, well, we're gonna sing another one. Is that a knock on my door? No, that's not a knock on my door. I'm telling you, it's noisy around here, folks. I gotta make more noise than they do. Okay. So wait a second. There's another one I wanted to sing. Oh, I know. And this is a great song about this time of the year. Because in fact, actually, I'm going to sing and tell you a story about May Day is coming up, the merry month of May. In fact, the next time I see you, we'll be in May. In fact, we'll be celebrating Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to do a little celebrating of May Day, which is a big, big holiday in a lot of places all over the world. Not so much here, but I'll tell you about it. And this is a song about when people get, well, in May, they get bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. And, they get in love, and then here comes June, and they have to get married, right? That's the way it goes. It's been that way for many, many, many years. So this is a great song. It's called Fever. Okay, you ready? I need some snapping. Okay. Can you guys snap or clap? You ready? Move those hands. Yeah, side to side. You ready? Never knew how much I love you. Never knew how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. Boom, boom, boom. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever. In the morning, fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mud affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy-o, don't you dare." He gives me fever. Boom, boom, boom. When he kisses, fever. When he pulls me tight. Daddy, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, you felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, "Juliet, you my flame. Now give us fever." Boom, boom, boom. When you kiss the fever with thy flaming youth. Fever. I'm a fire fever, yeah, a bird forsooth. Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever. Boom, boom, boom. When you kiss them, fever, yeah, burning youth. Fever. Till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. Oh, yeah. All right. Who did that one? Anybody remember? Annie, who did that song? I'm trying to remember. She had blonde hair just like this, but I can't remember who it was. All right, I'm changing my hat. I got to put on a wild hat here, because I got a wild story for you. All right. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. It's a wild hat. Okay, there we go. What do you think about this one? Like this one, Cherie?
Yes, that's pretty.
It's a wild May Day hat. So anybody know how old the holiday of May Day is? Audrey, you know how old that holiday is?
No, I don't.
It's something like 2,000 years old.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. No, it's an old holiday. It predates Christianity. It actually was the one that we talk about here in May, right? It was started in Northern Europe and actually all parts of Europe, really, because May, around there, that neck of the woods, they had, that's when things start growing. And this is like the beginning of when human beings were planting, were agricultural people, right? They wanted to do a festival of fertility of the earth and everything. And so it was right around May. And they did that. And then when the church came in, they said, oh, this is too wild. We can't deal with this, but you can have the maypole and gather flowers and put that, and kids, some of you guys probably did that yourself when you were growing up. Have made a May basket, right? And put flowers in your hair. Did you ever see, Wayne, did you ever see people dancing around a maypole?
Yes, but I thought they were all drunk.
Yeah. That wasn't in Berkeley, was it?
Yeah, it was.
That was, okay. How about you, Audrey? You ever see them dancing around a maypole?
No.
No? Wow. How about you, Annie? Did they do that in New Orleans, dance around the maypole?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? They dance for every other reason in New Orleans. I bet you $1 they do that. But anyway, who knows? But actually, where I grew up, I only saw it once, and it was when I was in school, right? Until much, much later, when I was grown and I had children. And this is a true story, folks. It's pretty darn wild. So it was right around now. I would say, in fact, it was the 30th of April. And it was in Sunday. It was a beautiful day, well, just like today. And my husband and I decided to take the kids to the beach. And so we went out to Marin County to Point Reyes, and there's a big, long beach there called Limontour. And so we went there, but everybody else in the whole world seemed to have gone there too. So we had to go to this far parking lot and walk in a bit, but that was fine. We didn't care as long as we could get to the beach. And so, we parked the car, got out of the car, and had our picnics and everything. And all of a sudden, we see from the other cars around us that people were carrying big bundles of flowers, and women were dressed in these long flowing gowns, and the guys had flowered shirts on, and it was very festive. And we thought, oh boy, there's going to be a wedding down there, right? Okay, so that's what we thought it was. So we thought, that's fun. The kids can watch that. That's, people sometimes get married on the beach these days. So anyway, we went down, and there's these big dunes. Okay, so we had to cross these dunes, go down. We were starving like Marvin, got our picnics, eating our sandwiches. And all of a sudden, from behind the dunes, and we hear this sound like this, whoop, whoop, whoop. And we looked behind us, we looked towards the dunes, and my eyes just about popped out, because there was this man, and he was dressed in nothing, I swear this is true, but a fur bikini, like a fur bathing suit, and he had big old antlers on his head, like wearing like a bunch of deer antlers, like real deer antlers. And he's riding, he's not just walking, he's on astride this big pole. And the pole is being carried by 2 big, strong guys, right? And they bring him down into the beach. And he jumps off the pole, and he starts, and the people put the pole, and sure enough, it's a maypole. I start to see, oh, there's ribbons. And I thought, oh, this is fun. There'll be a maypole dance. Those are pretty, And so anyway, they put the maypole in the sand. And sure enough, first the guys come out. Oh no, actually, I forgot. First, there were belly dancers, real belly dancers, and they were in beautiful costumes, and they had their tambourines, and they were dancing and everything. Oh, and around the maypole was beautiful. And I thought, wow, this is great. We get a show and the beach. What a cool thing, right? And so then they danced around the maypole, and then they left, and then all of a sudden, the men of the group surrounded the maypole, and here comes that funny guy with the antlers, big antlers, and the fur bikini, right? And he's there, and he's in the middle of right next to the maypole, and these fellas are in a circle around him, and he's pretending he's a buck. And you know how bucks rut in the spring? They challenge each other with their antlers. He's pretending he's challenging them, with his antlers, and they're dancing around like that. And it's really cool. But all of a sudden, And it's a big, long beach. Like I said, from way at the other end of the beach, here come these horses and these two, there's two guys and two horses, and they're leading one horse that doesn't have anybody, sitting on it. And I guess that horse was a little wild because when it came to where that maypole was, where the guy with his antlers were, the horse, and this was really kind of scary, went up on its back hooves, right? And it stood up and it went, yeah! And it charged away from the men. That charged all the way away. And it ended up like going kind of towards us. And I was scared. And actually my son was only about 4, and I kind of dove over on him. And then my daughter, I said, get down, in case the horse was coming towards us. But the horse went away. I thought, wow, that's dramatic. This is really quite the May. And then we realized, oh, it's a May Day thing, right? Maypole, all that. Next day was May Day, May 1st. Okay. But then it gets a little rowdier. Then the women come out, everybody, they decorate the maypole and it's all nice. And then all of a sudden they move the maypole away. And then they dig a hole. And you know what they did? They built a fire. And you know what they started doing? Cherie, what did they do with that fire?
I don't know.
Can you guess?
No, I can't guess.
They didn't roast a pig. They didn't roast marshmallows. They jumped over it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right. And they jumped over it. And about the 10th person that jumped over it fell into the fire.
Oh,
And stopped herself. It was a woman. Stopped herself with her hands. She rolled out. They ran to pick her up. They took her to the ocean, to cold water, right? And then the whole ceremony ended. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I felt bad because my kids had watched this. But then later on, that same year, we went camping. And I noticed that both my children were a lot more hesitant around fires because they knew you could really hurt yourself if you fell in the fire. But that was my May Day. And that I didn't plan that. It just happened to be, hanging out at the beach. And so we're going to sing a song about the beach right now. Did you ever like to go to the beach around here, Cherie? You ever go to the beach?
yes, I love the beach.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So this is a song for you then. Okay. I got my fish hat. And everybody, we're going to swim. Hey, Annie, can you pretend to swim? And Wayne, can you pretend to swim? Like this? Pretend to swim. You ready? By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. You and I, oh, how happy we'll be when those waves come rushing in. Well, we'll jump and swim and go over and go under. Ma is rich, what do we care? You and I, oh, we ain't gotta care. I would like to be beside the sea, beside the seaside, by the beautiful sea. Yeah. You know how old that song is, Annie?
No.
100 years old.
100.
Yep. That's when people, and I'm not kidding, I am not exaggerating, people, especially men and women at that point in our wonderful history, wore these long woolen bathing suits. Yep. They did. They almost went all the way down to their knees. Isn't that crazy? And they went swimming in those things. And that'd drown you quick. Those things are heavy. All right. So we're going to sing this other song about hanging out near the sea, but actually you're under the boardwalk, right? So this is a good one for May. You ready? Everybody snap or clap. Keep clapping. Oh, when the sun beats down and melts it tall upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, it's where I'll be. Everybody sing. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking the boat under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. From the park, you hear the happy sounds of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Everybody sing. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. Yeah, on a blanket with my baby, where I'll be. One more time. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking the boat under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. All right. That's a great old song. I forget who did that one. But it's so true. When it gets too hot, you got to go under the boardwalk, right? Oh, I have to change hats. I have one more song, and you can sing it on the 1st of May. It's an old-fashioned song. So I should wear an old-fashioned hat. Well, this will work. Okay. This is a hat originally made, folks, for people that drove roadsters, drove those old cars without the, tops and stuff like that. But this is also a hat that you could stroll in the month of May, right?
Ooh.
Yes. You ready to stroll in the month of May? I want you to stroll. So put one hand up, one hand down, like that, like you're strolling. You ready? Get ready to stroll. One hand up, one hand down. Can you do that? Oh, wow. He's strolling. He's strolling out to use a restroom. All right, you ready? I was strolling in the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I was taken by surprise by a pair of roguish eyes, which gave my heart to sway. I gradually raised my hat and made a polite remark. I never will forget that lovely afternoon where met her in the bower in the park. Her voice was like the fragrant trees. We talked beneath that fragrant breeze. We talked of happy love. Still the stars came out above. Her lovely heart came mine to please. Dun, dun. You look like you're ready to tap dance, Beatrice. That's awesome. Did you ever tap dance when you were young?
Oh, when I was young, I used to dance a lot.
All right. How about tap dancing?
Well, I never tap dance. I just do regular dance.
Okay, like what? What's regular dance? Like what are the names?
Two-step. You probably never heard of that.
Two-step. I've heard the two-step. Yes, I have. And what else?
And that's about it. The chicken.
The chicken? Can you do the chicken?
Uh-huh.
Chicken?
Can you show me the chicken?
Can I show it?
Yeah, the song. I mean, the dance. Can you do this chicken? All right, that's the chicken. I love it. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I see if I can get my chicken hat on. You know what, Beatrice? Because we have to close up because it's getting to be that time. Wait a second. See if I can find my chicken hat. Where is my chicken hat? I have a chicken hat.
Oh, you do?
I do. Wait, I found it. You ready?
Sit down while you look for it.
Okay, here we go. The chicken. All right. What? Look at this, Beatrice. I got a real chicken.
Yeah, I see. White and red.
Isn't that something?
It is.
Okay, let me see if I get a good song to do. Oh, I love this song. You can do the chicken to this song. It's called The Way You Do the Things You Do. You know this one? It's from The Temptation. You can do the chicken to this. And if you want to get up and do the chicken, Well, hey,
No, I
I'm
don't.
not stopping you. You ready? And a one and a two and a three. You got a smile so bright. You know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet. You know you could have been a broom. And you smell so sweet. You know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, but I swear, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, as pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. If good looks were minutes, you know you could have been an hour. The way you stole my heart, you know you could have been a crook. And baby, you're so smart. You know you could have been a schoolboy. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can swear the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Beatrice, so much for showing me the chicken. I've always wondered, because I have to tell you a funny story. When I was in 7th grade, 12 years old, 13 years old, you know what they called me as I walked down the walked down the hallway in my school?
What did they call you?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Should have done and now I wish I knew that chicken dance. I could have said, could have just danced it, but I was too shy back then, took me a few years to get this wild,
When I was going to school, I was shy too.
Yeah, it's hard, all those kids, and some of them are mean, and especially in 7th grade. I think kids actually, yes.
I went to school with some mean folks.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Mean.
Oh, they were mean. I had so did I. Where'd you go to school?
In Louisiana.
Louisiana. I went to school in Vallejo, California, and they were mean there too. So I just think
Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Bastrop, Louisiana.
Shreveport. Yeah, I know. I think it's kids, their hormones are kind of wild, and the guys are all trying to be macho and stuff, and kind of see who's the toughest one, So it's tough. But listen, I gotta go, but we'll tell some stories next week, okay? Thank you so much for telling your story and dancing, and thanks everybody. And I will see you next week. And don't forget your homework, and that is go outside sometime today and smell a flower, okay? And enjoy the sunshine, okay? All right, I'm gonna pack it up just like this. Pack up all my cares and woes. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me and sugar's sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here could love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. Everybody sing. Blackbird, bye bye. Mwah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Keep singing, okay?
She said,
All right. Bye.
oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.